Hello everyone, welcome back to Egg Block with Lowma. Sorry it's been a couple days, had a little bit of an issue. I went to upgrade my computer and got a new video card and everything went fine, cleaned up the computer and went to hook it all back up and realized, hey, my monitor cable is outdated. Apparently I was using the old DVI little trapezoid looking plug with all the little pins in it, and my new video card doesn't have that port on it. All it has is the DVI-D and a bunch of HDMIs. Well, my monitor only has that old hexagonal looking thing or trapezoid looking plug in the DVI-D. It doesn't even have HDMI. That's how old my monitor is. Still a good monitor though. I'm not trading her in. She's mine until she dies. But I just got to looking into getting a new monitor cord, and at one of the local stores, the only local store that had one, they were 35 bucks, and I almost went and got it, but then I went checking online and found them for $5 with shipping and handling, all that stuff, to my door. I just had to wait. So it's going to be a few more days before that happens. Right now I'm using my TV as the monitor, which is odd. All my settings have changed. That's why I was kind of not wanting to record, because my settings were changing and then they're going to change again. So, I don't know if you guys can see it or not in the video, but lots of stuff has changed, as far as my video graphics go. But the game seems to be running smoother, so I'm good with that. Everything looks better, but it will be changing again in a few days. I'm just waiting on that new cord, and then I'll be back to my old monitor, but settings will have to change again. But in the meantime, I have not been idle. I have been working, as you can see by the mini-map. That thing has changed. Okay, first off, we went out here. As you can see, I expanded this out, and while I was doing so, I came back over one time and found two butterflies running around over here, and I went to check them out, and they run off the edge. So, but they haven't come back yet, so, but I'm hoping they do, and maybe I'll figure out how to catch them or something. And then over here, there must have been a bunch of sheep spawn over here while I wasn't looking, because, well, yeah, I know I had a couple thunderstorms in time, but I came over at one time and look, we've got these thunder energized sheep now. So, and the way those happen is, you let a sheep get struck by lightning, apparently. So, apparently I had a few more sheep spawn, and some of them got struck by lightning, apparently. I could be wrong on that, but, going by what I've seen on watching other people's videos, that's how it happens. So we'll get into that eventually soon, very soon. So I know there's a quest to have energized wool, so there's our wool. That's energized. We got energized sheep, so, and we got a few more chickens, as you can see. They just keep popping up. I'm just letting them do their thing over here. I'm not trying to interfere. Okay. And then we got another section over here. This will be changing soon. What's going to happen is all these are going to step back out here to these blocks. I'm going to have a 3 wide opening in each end. And at these points, which may change, I may take it down to a 2 wide or a 1 wide. We'll see how that works. But depending on, I think we're going to have so many of these we're not going to have to worry about. We can make 3 wide hole right here easily. But they're going to extend all around these corners. I'm going to have them all the way out to the edges. They're going to go all the way down to the other end. This whole platform is going to be them. I have my controller here. It should reach every one of them, that one controller. So we'll see how that works. I mean, this is only 11 wide, and it works in a 25 square around it, with it at the center. So it's what, 12 out on each side. So it should reach to over there. We'll see very soon, because we got these over here. But these are going to be moving. And one thing that's going to be very helpful, if you guys didn't know, I think we've happened on this before. If you're standing back here and you shift right click, it opens that inventory up, So you can put your upgrades in and manage your upgrades, you know, see what's in there. But if you get up close to it and you shift and right click, it picks it up. See, I'm now carrying this block. I can go wherever I want to with it. And then to put it back down, you just walk over there where you want it and you put it down. Now, it stays in the position you have it in. So like I got one over here, you know, no matter, let's pick this one up, and then I want it over here. As you see, it stayed the same position it was in. The opening, the face of the door stayed in the same position. You know, so no matter which one you get, say this one, and I want to put it here. Oops, look, it's facing the wrong way. So if you want to change their actual their directional positioning, you're going to have to break the block. But this is a neat way, you know. It works on full ones, I believe, too. Yeah, see? Yep. So you can move full chests. That's going to make rearranging this stuff a lot easier. So it means I don't have to empty each one of these out. I can just pick it up, put it. I can rearrange them as I see fit, you know, because this is just a big jumble. You know, you get two things close to each other that look alike, it's kind of hard to tell them apart. So, but we'll figure that out. Oops, getting a little wonky, I guess. But, oh, and we got a bunch of quests done. All those chickens we had going are now done, and we have all these items. I've already have them over here. As you can see, there's the emeralds, the pig iron, blaze rods, ender pearls. You know, there's some more stuff over there. That stuff I'm going to move. I just set it over there for now. It'll be moving really fast. As you see, we now have 23 stacks of grass blocks. They're coming out fast, but we've only got 20 dirt. So, yeah, I'm collecting them all. You'll see when we get over there, but dirt production is really slow, but grass block production is very fast. But, and over here, we have this set up for a neat little surprise y'all tell you about later. Next episode or two, you'll find out. If you think you know, put it down in the comments, and I'll give you a shout out if you guess it right. So, we got that. Good luck. Whoever gets it, gets it. I mean, you're not really getting nothing but a shout out, but hey, maybe that's what you want. But let's eat this cake. Another thing we did in the off time. Oop, what's this? Ouch. It burns, it burns. What is this? Have I got some dark spots over here? Okay, let's check this out. Yep, look at this. We've got dark spots. Okay, I've been all over this and there hasn't been anything spawning. And then all of a sudden stuff's spawning. Let's see where these dark spots are. There was a guy over here. I think he was just following me. Or coming to me. So I've got a light up there. That's a slab. I mean, I guess stuff could spawn up there, but it's more likely to go inside. Well, let's do that anyway. We'll do it over on this other side too. Okay. Oh, no, we don't want it there. Not there. Alright, there, that'll work. I should keep the top of that from spawning. See anything up there? Okay, there's that. Okay. Now, back to where we were. This is where we left off last episode. We were working through the Tinker section. Okay, I now have all of these together. You remember this one, all it did was melt and pour. No mixing of materials, nothing like that. Which I guess is cool if you're just, you know, making basic tools and stuff. I guess you could use it, it would come in handy. Yeah, they like to hop up on stuff over there and try to get out. They can't get out though. I've been watching them. But this one only goes up to certain temperatures. Now we have this one. Now I haven't tested it, but I'm guessing it'll go up to higher temperatures than the white one or the porcelain one. So looks like we're not responding. There we go. Lagging out for a second. But I mean, I'm not really going to test this because I have this now. We all know how the smeltery works. There's really no point in using this, but I wanted you to see I do have it together. You know, it seems to work. Probably put a piece of coal in there and it would melt iron where this one wouldn't melt iron. I never understood this one will melt steel. This one will melt steel, but not iron. Did not make sense. Okay, now this one is the furnace, and what it does is just a big oven. It cooks food. So if you put raw food in there, it will cook it. It'll cook stone, anything like that. You know, anything that needs to be cooked in a furnace, it'll cook. And so just pull those out. And you see, I do have chickens. We'll get to that. But you go up here, you grab a stack of chickens, you come over here, you throw them in. You see, it sorts them into stacks of 16, and then it cooks them, and it cooks all of them at once. So when that fills up, this whole stack will be done. So, and it just uses the lava, yeah. And you can put as many of these tanks on here as you want. The way this is built is you got a 3x3 base of these blocks, 3x3 top, and then this section, no. You got a 3x3 base, and then this 3x3 is hollow, and so is this one. And if you look up there, there is actually, I have a slab up there. That doesn't have to be a slab, it can be a full block, it just needs to be one of these blocks. And that needs to cover the whole open section. Because this is just like this Tinker's, you know, the smeltery over here. You can expand it in either direction as long as you follow the basic construction. You know, the center needs to be hollow, and it needs to have a top on it. Okay, now the controller can't go on one of these corners, I don't believe. I haven't tried it, but I'm guessing that's the way it works. You know, I could be wrong on that. That'd be for you to test out. But if, you know, you put yours together and you have this on the outside and it's not working, you might try to move it to the center. You know, but you need to make sure and have the top on it. Like I said, it doesn't have to be slabs. I use slabs because nothing can spawn on a slab. So that's why I put that up there. I will probably eventually, I mean, I've got light up there, but it would be prudent to cover the whole top like that, like I did this one here. You know, so, but you can use regular blocks up there, you know, regular seared bricks. But, you know, you can make this, I think it's 16 by 16. It's as big as you can make this in the configs. You know, every mod pack's a little bit different on their settings, but, you know, you can make it taller. You know, you just make sure, put the top on it when you get it as tall as you want it, and make sure the center is completely hollow. You know, you want a solid ring all the way around it, but you want it hollow. And unlike this one where you want the corners don't have to be there, you can put bricks here, but you don't have to. Over here you have to. And over here, you know, you got your base blocks, and then your side walls go on the outside, but not over here. Your side walls go on top of your inside your house. This, whatever you make your base is your external dimension. So your walls need to be on top of it, not on the outside of it. That particle effect always gets me because all that stuff's trying to magnetize to me. So now the tank. Alright, here we go. Now this one, I mean, if you know, you know. If you don't, it holds liquids. Any liquid you want to put in it, hot, cold, doesn't matter. You just pipe it in, and you know, you select what one you want and you pull it out. You know, you can put water. You can take your different metals that would mix in here and make an alloy. You can put in here, they won't mix, they'll just stay separate. You know, you can pipe them in from all different sources. You know, it holds just about any liquid. So I haven't got this one finished. I wanted to wait for you guys to finish it up. See, I need this and this. I believe that'll have that finished up. Did I not get that? Why did I not get that? Okay. But anyway, you can see this is, well, why does that do that? This is hollow inside. You know, get your glass. The top is, I've got slabs. You can use full blocks, but I use slabs. Got your drain over here. You can put as many drains on it as you want. But then you come over here, get that out of our way. We'll put on our last one of those blocks, and then our controller. And if it's blue, it's working. If you can click on it, it's working. So right now it's empty. I don't have anything in it. No need to put anything in it at the moment. You know, I may end up moving this and using it for a hub, put all of our lava and water eggs in it instead of putting them in that thing over there, but we'll see. Okay, and next is our smeltery. Most of us probably know how this works, but if you don't, you put your metal in over here, it melts down. You have to watch what you're putting in, because if you put iron and nickel in here, it'll mix and make Invar. You know, if you put gold and silver in here, it'll mix and make Electrum. So you got to watch what you're putting in here, so you don't end up with materials you don't want. You know, so you got to watch that. Once it melts, it takes lava to use to melt it. Take your casts. I'm guessing you can put casts in these too. We know we can here. You know, you can get a cast, a basin or a table, either one. You know, pour it out of there in blocks. But you know, you put in there, you make your tools, you pour out blocks. You know, that's how smelteries work. It's hollow in there. You know, you don't put a top on it. You can put a top on these, but most people don't. You know, I used to have them set up to where mobs would spawn on the tops of here and fall in, and I would keep at least one ingot molten in there and let it collect blood. I might end up doing that with this one. Put it at the bottom of a mob dropper. Only let them drop 3 or 4 feet, but let it collect blood. But you know, with this pack, I don't think we're going to need it. And our chickens here, as you can see, we've already got that many, and I emptied this right before we started chatting. It's used just about one of these bells, you know, because it was way down here at the bottom, and it's almost to the bottom again. So it's used practically one of these bells, but you see how much dirt it's collected. And my chickens, as you probably noticed, are all gone. Yeah, I had to get rid of them. I've got another little pin here. This chest is empty now, but I was using it, but I had to step it up. But all those chickens are gone. But we have all kinds of experience. We have a bunch of cakes, a whole bunch of chicken, which, as you see, raw chicken's only worth 1 bar of hunger. And cooked chicken is a little bit more, but I mean, this is not quite 1 bar. This looks like a full bar. So cooked chicken really isn't all that, but we do have a bunch of it. We got a bunch of this, and spider eyes. Found out if you kill a string chicken, it drops spider eyes. And apparently we had a bunch of string chickens. We had a bunch of chickens, period, because I threw away a lot of stuff. This is just the stuff I saw viable to keep. You know, so we'll go from that. We haven't really done much this episode, but got a lot to catch up on. I did a lot while I was while I wasn't recording. I did do a lot. So when we get back, we will be working on getting some power situated. I want to work on our storage a little bit first. We've got the stuff to make that controller, so we're going to make that controller and get it set up. Get it connected to what's over there so it's working. But I don't want to move the controller once I set it, so I'm going to place the controller. Then I'm going to just connect stuff to it. You'll see. We'll work it out, and then over the next few, I'm going to be filming a few episodes here real quick, but once I get a break where I'm not recording, I'm going to get that situated and straight. Probably not complete, but at least what's there will be straight, and then we can move on from that. I'm thinking on some power, some consistent, decent power supply, and positioning of different things, moving stuff around. which we'll be working on. And we do have that section over there. I'm going to be getting into that. Probably not next episode, but the one after that. So you've got a few days to guess on what's going on over there. And if you can tell me, then I'll give you a shout out like I said. If not, then just wait around and we'll find out. But I think we're about done on time. But before we go, we do have quests. Let's get these dealt with. Okay, we have basic, advanced. Okay, we've got our Ender Pearl. Claim that one. We've got our Emerald, Blaze Rod. We've got quite a few quests done. You know, these are just chickens I had growing in the off time. Tinkering, yeah, those ones. Sorry I hit the mic there. Let's see. Builders. Oh, I made a diamond wand when I was building all that stuff over there. Just made it so much easier. And our quartz enriched iron, so we'll be getting our storage, our digital storage up very soon. Forestry. Okay, we've got our cinnabar. Better claim it. No, just exit back out of there. Cinnabar and lumium. Okay, I did collect that one. I thought I did. I just want to make sure. Okay, need to get into that. Nothing going there. We need to work on a lot of this stuff. But, you know, like I said, we have been working a little bit. Extra utilities. And all that we don't have open are the Draconic Evolution section, which I'm sure we need to work on some power solutions to get that open. So, but we've got a lot of loot chests to open, so let's get these down here and get to opening them. Okay, put this up here. Okay, what do we get here? Are these all standard? Okay, they're all standard. I noticed in one of them said rare one time. See, this says uncommon. I guess that's just the reward. Okay, cool. I like the cobblestone. Can't complain about free materials. Ooh, those are nice. Yes, I was just going to make some of those. No, I don't have to make those for. Thank you, thank you. Okay, got a yellow one. Okay, or a gold one, I guess. It's a metal block of gold, yeah. Okay. Another one of those swords. Don't really need the solidified experience, but thank you anyway. We've got a crate a third of the way full over there. Okay, some more cobble. We're getting overloaded on cobble now. Another one of those chickens. Got two more of these. Alright, last two. Get a new car out of this one. No, a grass block chicken egg. Don't really need that. I've already thrown away a couple of those. And a cake chicken. Alright. Well, that was kind of nice and kind of lame at the same time. Oh, and if you didn't notice, I have been working on my tools. I know we're dragging on, but like I said, I did do a lot. You know, so I did work on this. As you see, it now has looting 3. Once you do that, but you come over here and you take lapis and you put it in here with your sword, and it has 3 levels, right? You all know that. You know, luck has 3 levels, and if you look here, it has the first level was 60, and then I believe 128, and then whatever else was left. To get you to this 360, it only took up 1 modifier slot. Okay, now the sharpness, it takes up, each time you reach this cap, it takes up another modifier slot to start working on the next cap. So, and there, you know, that's how you increase this. Luck is as high as it'll go. The sharpness, I believe that one's an unending one. You can just keep piling it on there. You know, so I'm working on my 3rd level of it right now. As you can see, you know, the damage is up quite a bit. You know, like right here, damage is at 1254 here, and over there it's at 1285 if I add in these 12. See, right now I've got, let's see if I can find that information. No, it's not giving me that information on this one, is it? No. But basically it has 120 or 100, looks like 148 maybe. I don't know. But it has a bunch on there, but there's 2 levels plus a little bit more. But that's how that works, and there's lots of different modifiers. I tried to make the book for this. I'd show you the modifiers and all that stuff, but apparently you can't make the book in this. Usually when you start a mod pack, the book's just in your inventory, or when you make the smeltery, it pops into your inventory. It didn't happen here. I don't have the book. Can't make the book, so you just have to trust me. Matter of fact, if you want to watch on my other series, let's get this. On my other series, in the video that comes out today, we will look at that, so you can look at that. I'll put it at the beginning of the video, so if you don't want to watch the whole video, you can just watch the beginning of it and you'll see that, and then you can click off of it. But you know, I'll do that in today's video for Revelation. That way you can see that. I do have the book there. So, but thanks for watching. I apologize for the few days without videos. I was just trying to not record and change my settings a whole bunch of times, but I just couldn't do it. I had to go ahead and do it. I've got another 3 or 4 days before my cord's supposed to get here, so I'm just going to record a few episodes for both series, and then as soon as that cord gets in, I'll get it swapped out and readjust some settings, and hopefully everything comes out smooth and there's no more breaks between videos. So, like I said, though, I do apologize for that. I will try to keep that straight. And with that, if you liked the video, hit that like and subscribe button down there. If you didn't, hit that dislike button if you want to, and leave a comment, let me know why, and we'll address that situation. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day.